Chatski.
Ain't shit to it but to do it, little dog. You feel me? Yeah, Zersky.
Man, what the fuck is up, man? What's to it? What's to it now, man? I'm feeling a little good in the hood mutt. Bro, we got a new desk and shit. We just got some new equipment. New gaming chair. Bro. You know what I mean? This motherfucker comfy too. I ain't gonna cap. And it got a leg rest in this motherfucker. My day. On me. But y'all know y'all see me. I got a blunt roll. You know what I'm saying? The reaction to get going on. And yeah. So, crazy, bro. I actually been kind of having random thoughts about this. Like, randomly. Like, throughout the months, bro, since I haven't. But every so often, bro, I randomly think about Kenneka Jenkins. You feel me? Like, what actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause last time I recall, I don't remember her case ever getting solved. So like, I was just kind of thinking about that. Like, how did they end up going about her case whole time? Boom. Flacco just did a video on it not even an hour ago. So we finna go ahead, get it in, Muskie. Bro, not even an hour ago. It's like 18. So we probably like 25, 30-minute watch, depending on how much shit I gotta say, if I got anything to say at all.
Murder mystery is resurfacing 8 years later, and these new updates is really sad.
Crazy.
Like, it broke my heart even reviewing all the footage that I reviewed to even make this video. Let's just do a brief recap real quick on who Kenneka Jenkins is for anybody who's not caught up. Kenneka Jenkins was a girl who died in 2017. Now, her death was so viral and polarizing because it was a literal mystery. Her and her friends were on live, partying in a hotel, drinking, and everything played out online. And then the next morning, Kenneka Jenkins was nowhere to be found. And then ultimately, we found out that she was found dead.
It is the sound of a mistake that costs nothing if you were in a warm house. But in the bowels of a massive hotel, at 3:30 in the morning, it is the sound of a death sentence. Kenneka Jenkins didn't vanish into thin air. She didn't get snatched by a man in a van. She vanished into a building. She was surrounded by 2,000 guest rooms.
Kenneka and her friends were leaving the party. Now, while they were leaving the party, someone was going back into the room to grab something. While in the shuffle of things, Kenneka Jenkins, being drunk, began to walk off. Now, when she begins to walk off, that's where the mystery begins. Because as she walks off, she disappears. She goes into blind spots where there's no cameras. So nobody knows exactly what happened. But the official theory or the official cause of death, according to the police, is when she walks off, she walks to the kitchen and walks into a freezer. And ultimately, she locks herself into the freezer, even though the freezer like can't be locked from the inside. Like, you could be able to just open up the freezer and walk out. But police says because she was drunk, she didn't realize that, and she ultimately fell asleep and died.
Yeah, I wrote this about way too tight. Oh my lord. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. For me working at a fast food spot, right? If you worked at a fast food spot, you probably went into one of those type of freezers, bro, because anywhere that has a kitchen, a nice size kitchen, a big kitchen, or industrial kitchen, we should say, in any so that's fast food, there's actual restaurants, hotels, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have one of those freezers, maybe even two of those freezers. The thing about them freezers, bro, they don't lock from the outside. Now, malfunctions happen. So, but technically, if you walk into that freezer, there's no way you're finna walk in and be like, oh shit, and then walk to the door and it's locked, bro. And you have to lock it. There's a clamp that goes on those doors that you have to like actually push, like, you know, like seal it, clamp it, push it type shit, you know what I'm saying? So that right there is already the thing, but then, bro, it's just so much.
Died from, you know, being in the frost, being in the freezer.
She was surrounded by security cameras. She was surrounded by staff. Yet, for 28 agonizing hours, she was invisible. While the internet exploded with theories about organ harvesters and cartel hits, Kenneka was sitting alone, in the dark, fighting a battle against physics, against temperature, against a door that was designed to keep the cold in. This isn't a story about in the dark, fighting a battle.
Now this is the handle, but bro, to lock this, you have to actually put the lock on. With my cousin, when we all worked at McDonald's, we was 16, right? My cousin and our coworkers used to get high in two places. And that's because him and my homie used to tell me I never got high inside of my job. Never got high there. But they used to get high. We had a shed in the back of the parking lot. For whenever like it snowed, we had to do our own like maintenance and stuff for the parking lot or some shit sometimes or whatever. Something. It did. The freezer. There's two doors up in the back. Just like this, bro. Two different doors, mud. Both doors are like this. They look just like this. You walk up, one of them, it's somewhat a handle like that. The other one's kind of like a normal little handle, but you still gotta like pull it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it unlock. I mean, it don't unlock, but it's open. It just open, bro. I've done an hour up in these freezers. You feel me? I was a trucker. I was doing the truck, so when the truck come every Wednesday at 9, 10 o'clock, you feel me? Me and bro gotta unload the truck. Then I gotta go sit in the freezer for a straight 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, depending. Loading and unloading burgers and boxes of burgers, heavy ass boxes and everything. Then throughout the day, bro, I'm going in and out of the other freezer. This is where we keep all the apples, milk, parfaits, all of this. So you go there, freeze it. I'm walking in and out of this every day. Doors is closing, mud. I'm working in these. They unlock. These same workers, they gotta walk in and out of this freezer to go get things when they need it. And I'm pretty sure no one holds it, props it open or nothing. They just walk in. When they done, they walk out. So why wasn't she able to do the same when she walked in?
Battle against physics,
If it was locked in general,
against
she wouldn't have been able
temperature,
to walk in.
against a door that was designed to keep the cold in. This isn't a story about a murder mystery. It's a story about a girl who walked through an unlocked door and the billion-dollar corporation that took a day and a half to notice.
When the hotel found Kenneka in the freezer, Kenneka Jenkins' family was very skeptical. They refused to believe that her daughter just walked into the freezer, even though there's no footage of her walking into the freezer. They was very skeptical. And they demanded the police start their own investigation. But the police pretty much believed this case was an open and shut case. So they didn't really want to investigate. They just kind of said, Brett, like, she was found in the freezer. We have camera footage of her walking nearby the freezer. You know, she went to a blind spot. There's no footage. Sorry, man. She died from walking into the freezer. The parents refused to believe it, and they demanded an open investigation.
They're literally actually walking into this freezer.
Kenneka Jenkins' mother wants to see it to believe it, but now we know that will not happen. According to the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, there is no video of Kenneka Jenkins walking into a freezer. We do see Kenneka walking in this lower level kitchen in the hotel. She stumbles, turns the corner, and then she goes out of frame. But then she's captured here by another camera stumbling in the kitchen.
No one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Video time codes appear to show Kenneka roaming the hotel for more than an hour. First, Kenneka is walking with friends. There's a time gap, and then she's later seen by herself. At one point, she stumbles out of an elevator. Later, she repeatedly hits the wall walking down a hallway.
We will get to the bottom of it. We will only go to where the facts lead us.
Last week, attorneys for Kenneka's family said they would be conducting their own independent investigation. Today, attorney Larry Rogers Jr. toured the hotel for about an hour. A hotel spokesperson says Rogers took pictures inside, asked questions, and walked in all of the areas that video shows Kenneka walking.
They never found those videos, and because the hotel couldn't produce that footage, you had internet detectives taking advantage of the situation, and they were posting videos like this. Kenneka Jenkins' new video services of men follow her through Crown Plaza Hotel. And what you see is for example, is videos like this, where this is Kenneka right here. She's walking through. And then you will see like a random man come at some point later. See, so Kenneka is up here somewhere. Then another man comes at some point later. But this could have just been a random man just walking through, and now he finds himself in a murder investigation because of internet detectives. But like the suspiciousness surrounding Kenneka Jenkins' death didn't just stop at, there was no footage, but it actually started when people watched the live stream back with Kenneka Jenkins and her friend. They were pointing out certain things. Now, looking back, some people believe that maybe people were just hyper-focused and just hearing things, but certain things about the live stream stood out as very suspicious. They never found those videos, and because the hotel couldn't produce that footage, you had internet detectives taking advantage of the situation, and they were posting videos like this. Kenneka Jenkins' new video services of men follow her through Crown Plaza Hotel. And what you will see is for example, is videos like this, where this is Kenneka right here. She's walking through. And then you will see like a random man come at some point later. See, so Kenneka is up here somewhere. Then another man comes at some point later. But this could have just been a random man just walking through, and now he finds himself in a murder investigation because of internet detectives. But like the suspiciousness surrounding Kenneka Jenkins' death didn't just stop at, there was no footage, but it actually started when people watched the live stream back with Kenneka Jenkins and her friend. They were pointing out certain things. Now, looking back, some people believe that maybe people were just hyper-focused and just hearing things, but certain things about the live stream stood out as very suspicious. All you really have to do is go to the comment section. The comment section will tell you, for the most part, exactly what they noticed. Like, for example, one person right here, they will say, "That's why I ride solo, jealousy kills." So one person will say, "Hey, if you go to the 310 mark, right? If you go to the 310 mark, did anybody here help?" Now, when I listened, I heard "not again." That's what I heard. So I'll rewind real quick, and maybe y'all can hear what I heard, okay? Did y'all hear that or not? Maybe it was faint, but you heard "not again." It felt like a whimper. People were saying, "Yo, that's Kenneka's." That was one of the instances where folks was like, hold on, bro. Why was Kenneka screaming, "help me," or "not again"? If she was with her friends and everything is okay, why is she screaming "not again"? Now, a lot of people may say, hey, listen, all right, we don't know who voice that was. We don't know what that sound is from. That's an assumption, and you will be right. But it's things like this that added to the brick of mystery that had people not trusting what the police had to say. One user will say, if we go to the 404 mark, right? One user will say, somebody help me, very chilling in here. So they will say at the 404 mark, that was Kenneka Jenkins screaming "help." Let's go to 404. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. Again, it's very faint, right? Again, it's blasting out of my speaker. But at that mark, you hear "somebody help me." It's very faint. Some people watch that video and say, man, y'all cut it out, bruh. Some watch that video and say, aha, I told y'all so. Some watch the footage and say, yo, Kenneka walked into the freezer. Some watch the footage and say, that footage ain't proved nothing. Somebody put Kenneka in that freezer. Y'all cut it out. It's all perspective. But that was all 8 years ago. So what exactly happened this week that's bringing all this back to the limelight? A man dropped a video that went viral. And in this video, he accused Kenneka Jenkins' mother of selling out. He claims that she took a settlement. And one of the parameters of that settlement is she can no longer accuse the hotel of foul play. She can no longer bring up the hotel. She can no longer demand justice for Kenneka Jenkins. She has to accept the theory of Kenneka Jenkins walked into the freezer.
So a lot of y'all ain't gonna agree with me. A lot of y'all is. I really don't care, but this is my opinion. So I'll wake up, scrolling on Facebook, and I see Kenneka Jenkins' mother make a status saying, "I'm tired of being quiet. Y'all paid me. to be quiet. Y'all promised me this, promised me that. Like, y'all paid me. It ain't no type of money in this world that'll make me be quiet when it comes to some foul play ass shit that had happened like that. Especially when it comes to my flesh and blood, my kids. You hear me? Can't no, if the police offer me some money right now to be quiet about my mama case, y'all, you hear me? Like, you had the whole world behind you. The whole world behind you. You could have got justice and way more money than whatever they offered you. Why try to come say something now? Why, because the money gone? Now you want to open your mouth? This been like 5-6 years ago. I just don't agree with that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, ain't nobody finna pay me no type of money to be quiet when it comes to one of these motherfuckers killing my kids. Your daughter didn't deserve to die like that? Like, what the y'all, what? I don't want that money. I want justice. I'm putting justice over anything. Over money, loyalty is over everything. Oh, man, the way y'all be moving, man, that shit is just, it's weird, man. Like,
the post that he's referring to is this post right here, where she says, "To whom this may concern, I still don't know what happened to my child's life, clothes, shoes, cell phone, hair, and the list goes on. However, I have been promised lies, and as if once this case is over, I was forced to never talk about my child again. As you can see, over the years, I wasn't near as vocal as I am today. So after this post, I might be back in court, but I will be getting sued because I was tricked by they will get me answers, give me her clothes and her cell phones and anything that belongs to her when she died that was on her body. That was a lie. Once they finished investigation, allegedly people I trusted, they told me that somehow Kenneka got out the back door. I never heard which door could get out, but they never told me how or where. Allegedly, they never told the media. That's why I know the media will lie, allegedly so. I can invite any of you. I was in pain going through my cancer battles. They forced us, had us in rooms for hours, and would not let us go until we said what they wanted us to say. They made us accept what they wanted to give us. I'm literally living without my child, and I'm rising above, staying strong, and holding on to hope even without you." Now, what she described is a tad bit different from what like he talked about. Now, she talked about a situation where she was lied, coerced, manipulated, and forced into signing something or into receiving money to shut up. I don't feel like this woman went into this thinking, hey, I'm going to shut up knowing something bad happened to my daughter in exchange for some money. I feel like they probably sold her a pipe dream and she got manipulated into signing this. But nonetheless, though, once she posted that, the damage had already been done. And people were swarming to social media to call out the mother and to pretty much like go against her. Like, she was the biggest villain on social media this week.
Kenneka Jenkins' mom like literally made a whole Facebook post basically saying that she got paid $3.7 million to shut the up about the rest of that case when it comes to Kenneka Jenkins. She basically admits that she don't even know where the baby body is at. She absolutely knows nothing. They just paid her the 10K. I mean, the more than 10K, please, 3.7 mil, and she shut the up. And now she ain't got the money no more. So now she's telling us that that's what happened. Mind you, this is happening during the same time period where people find out that the singer David, literally like the girl Celeste's body parts were frozen. She was frozen. The loud thing with these two deaths is that it seems like parents sold their daughters out for body parts. You know what I'm saying? In exchange for money. I think people be forgetting that like child trafficking and human trafficking is a $1 billion business. And I feel like I don't think people know that a lot of parents do sell their kids out for money. Like this is a thing, and we be trying to figure out why kids be missing. Mind you, Celeste, she was missing for like a year, and then it seemed like her parents it seemed like her people just didn't give a fuck. It sounds like these people are selling their children for money. Like, that's what it sounds like. And it's just so crazy to me that there's so many people who literally thought it was crazy to think that.
I decided to go to the mom page to figure out what's going on.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
And what I witnessed and what I saw left me distraught, left me saddened. Because what's going on here, the mom is going through a mental breakdown. Like, the mom is literally going through a mental health crisis. And what I don't see online, and I don't know why, I didn't see any of the people who made the video about the mom point out, yo, like, she's going through like a mental health crisis, like she's spiraling. So yeah, she may say things that may sound away, but this is a woman who clearly is not in her right mind right now. So making videos about her, disparaging her, like heaping upon more stress upon her, like, you're doing more bad than good, right? And because she's going through a mental health crisis, I can't tell you what's the truth and what's not the truth. I can't tell you what's serious and what's not serious when she posts or when she speaks. But if you go to her page, it becomes very apparent very fast that this woman's going through a mental health crisis.
Sorry, I had to get my phone together. Y'all know I'm learning how to work that. Yep, so do y'all want me to finish showing y'all the difference between book smart and God smart? While y'all spending all these years in the book. All them times, that's why I'm walking bad on my knees, but I'm grateful, baby. I'm crippin', but when I go up to spirit, baby, I can't feel shit. I be dancing. Start praise dancing, y'all. Give them the praise. Listen to that old folks music. Go back so I can bring back memories, bring back the love. That's all I'm trying to show y'all. I know I was irritating y'all, but I'm steady trying to, like I said, I can show them better than I can tell y'all. See, I can't do that book smart shit. But goddamn it, I can think. And I can see some shit, and I can figure some shit out. I got the knowledge from God. So if y'all want the knowledge from my daddy, my daddy. Wait, where that bitch Jedi at? Jedi, come on, bring your spiritual senses here. Come on. Oh, come on, bitch. Let's have it. Do it. I'm ready for you now. Come on, bitch. Come on, Cletus. Leave all spiritual rare. Come on. You got this Teresa Val. Come on. Let's have our war. Let's do our Facebook shit now. You showed me you the very one. See, the same thing make you laugh. See, I did all my crap. That's why I can bang my. I gotta go crap. My daddy put it on me when I was a baby. He used to take my ass when I was young. Period.
Clearly, this woman is not in her right mind. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that her losing her daughter was the catalyst to her losing her mind. So, yeah, she might post some things, she might, but just operate under the assumption that nothing she's saying, she's in her right mind for it. She's clearly mentally ill. Now, you give a woman like this $3.2 million and she's this mentally ill and she's in a mental health crisis, bruh, I can't begin to tell you how much danger she's really in with that much resources, that much money, with this level of function currently going on. What's going on with this Kenneka Jenkins situation is sad, man. It's very sad, bro. I don't want to see nobody mom like this, especially a grieving mother. This is just sick and sad, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all think the mother is the villain that she's being painted as? Or do y'all feel like it's a mental health crisis that's being exploited right now online?
If you took basically some hush money mud on your child and you just, you know what I'm saying, like, you took it on some like, all right, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you're bogus. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't taking on some, they paid you on some, oh yeah, we're wrong. You know what I'm saying? This, down the third, we owe you this, down the third. You know, we're going to at least pay you for the trouble's well-being, and we're still going to work on the case. Boom. Then it's like, yeah, but if y'all just finna be like, oh yeah, we're finna pay you so you can say fuck your kid. Can you do that for us for $3-4 million? Hell no, nigga, I'll struggle with my whole life, nigga, because I'm gonna forever be sad about it. She don't even seem like she's sad about it. Like, hell nah.
Higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money. I'm talking about chicken, hold up, bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen.